Welcome everybody to the podcast, Two versus Brother podcast, and the Fantasy Football Guru podcast. Um, Today I have a very special guest on. Of course, I have Alfredo Ramirez on. I am your host today, Pedro Gonzalez. But just for get the niceties out of the way, how are you doing today, Alfredo?
Good man, good in you. I'm here, waiting for the Dolphins game. Hopefully, we're a step closer to becoming the number one overall seed in the playoffs. But no, things are good. Looks like I'm gonna be in the playoffs. So, things are looking positive. I know NWO is ringing strong.
Very strong. Three out of the four members of NWO look like they're getting in. So now we're gonna give DX a run for their money. Uh, Now on top of the major news of you making it into the playoffs, how do you feel about your team and how they performed?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, we have the injury with Nico Collins, and unfortunately, it was a huge loss again. It's amazing, Pedro, that no matter what everybody says about my team, the Fly, Steven talking crap about my team,
Mm-hmm.
and look at it, I'm in the playoffs. Can you believe it? I'm in the playoffs. So after everything, I'm in. So, I mean, obviously, now the question will be who I'm facing. I definitely want Steven in the first round because I think Steven is basically, end up tied with Danny. So he's going to be number three. I'm going to start benching A Shane and then, and that's it. And then hopefully we'll go ahead and start, looking on to the playoffs. Because let me tell you, Steven, I'm basically, he has never beaten me. So I think this is gonna be my perfect matchup.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm excited. It's been a crazy year, and no, I don't know. Just playoff team.
All right. And tell me, any messages to anybody else in the league regarding your playoff berth?
Well, I mean, obviously, I have a laundry list of people that I have to go with. Obviously, the number one person that criticized my team all year long was Danny. And Danny, I know you're at the Dolphins game right now, and you talked about my team for the entire year, saying how crap it was, that it's the worst of the worst, that you wanted. I mean, to the point that you're doing whatever it takes for me not to make it. And like my own brother said, I'm like the roach. Like that roach that you cannot just kill and that you just step on it. I'm still alive, bro. So yeah, definitely. Those are my message, at least with Danny. I'm still completely disappointed that, you're gonna have the bye week. But other than that, I'm just going to say, that you suck and I can't wait. Hopefully Jetta doesn't come back. As for Steven, man, Steven was another person, Pedro, and you remember those podcasts. And he hates us. Steven has been the biggest punk against the two brothers, talking bad about us. And the main thing about this is that Steven, is gonna face me. I'm his kryptonite. I'm his kryptonite. And let me tell you, it's going to be, epic when we do face off in the playoffs. Unfortunately, he wanted to get rid of me. Pedro, do you remember when he was saying that he would consider me like a 20-team league? Trust me,
Yep.
this podcast is going to be about me showing off right before the Dolphins game. About me showing off, about making the playoff. Remember when he used to call me a 20 to 25 team league?
Yep.
Bro. And then just like that, I'm in. I'm in. It's amazing, bro. It's like there's no words to say how happy I am.
You should be happy. You made the playoffs after all the adversity, after all the injuries, even before the season began. Oh, I think we have some breaking news.
Huh?
Enjoy Cancun losers has started Tua Tagovailoa.
Huh? I just looking at the message now. I'm sorry, Danny.
Yeah, I saw because I have it a little bit faster on my computer, and I saw it. I just happen to have it open, and I see that he just put in Tua Tagovailoa.
What,
This is breaking news,
bro? Did you
and
saw the video that he put when Seth Rollins betrayed him? And now Danny just said, "Wow,
this can't.
wow,
He has to be pulling our leg, man.
bro."
This is incredible. The game is about to start in 1 minute. This is about to be locked. How do you feel
Wow.
about this, Alfredo?
And he's starting Waddle.
And he's starting. Hold on. Yeah, 99% favorite to win. What is it? He's at the Dolphins game right now, right? He has no
Danny!
time. He has no time to put anything in. And the Dolphins defense,
Bro. No, 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 no.
bro. And
Wait, this is breaking news, bro. We had no idea that this is going on. Okay, but yeah, the game is about to start. Yeah, it's over. So Danny can't do anything. Danny doesn't have anybody.
he has the defense. He has the kicker, but at this point, what the heck is Jason Sanders gonna do? He
Yeah,
has
he
to.
put the
Oh, he put the kicker.
yes, and Steven put Spears
And he
and
put
Miami
Tajay Spears.
defense.
I saw that he picked up Tajay Spears. I was thinking, like, why are you picking up Tajay Spears right now at all times? And this is why. He's making
Wow.
sure
And
that he's screwed them.
look what he's saying. Oh my god. He's like, no, that's crazy. And
This
look what Steven is saying. I did it. I got a bye week.
wow. This is breaking news, people. Steven just screwed Danny. The butt buddies have broken up.
So no, no, no. This is not no.
The long
Wow.
game.
And look what Steven is putting.
A video.
Never trust a snake.
Wow. This is the ultimate betrayal. This is a Danny screwed Danny moment.
Bro, let me tell you, this completely changes the playoff because right now, based on what I'm seeing, forget about my celebration. Talking about this, hey, Danny's upset. You can tell he is pissed. Talking about this, right now, Steven is going to be the number 2 seed
Mm-hmm.
of the playoff.
Yeah.
KMA, if he wins, he's going to be number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then Danny drops all the way to 4. So, what a fall from grace, people.
Mm-hmm.
He had the bye week and now he's in 4th to
Yep.
face Alex. If I make the comeback and beat KMA, wow, bro, I'm telling you.
Fredo, what man? Let's take. I'm taking a look now at the team because just putting together the points, it looks like just if they would have played each other, Danny would have won. You know, but
But you know what, man? This proves never trust a snake. And you know how much we hate Steven. Steven is the ultimate. Look what he did with the whole Tua trade. Obviously, I outsmart him. I always outsmart Steven. But it's like, why would he do this? Why would Danny trust them? Why?
He's looking for friends, bro. He's looking for friends in the lowest places, bro.
I, hey, I'm getting a phone call right now at my phone, and it's from Steven. Hopefully, let me. I mean, what is Steven? Because I haven't said anything here on the podcast. So,
Let's see.
wow. Well, he hung up. Wow. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Let me see.
Wow, man. He would
Wow,
have
this is.
won if they just would have played. He would have won.
I'm calling Steven right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we hear Steven here, oh, he sent me to voicemail.
Wow.
Wow, I'm in shock, man. Hey, let me tell you, this is gonna be heartbroken for Danny, and I don't know what to say, bro.
Listen,
This is
it's
gonna completely change the playoff now.
where does
So,
Danny where does Danny have to face next week if this were to go if everything
oh,
is
Steven is
out of
call
smoke?
Steven is calling now.
Go ahead.
Steven,
Yes, sir.
you're on the Two Versus Brother podcast. You're in audio.
How you guys doing?
Good,
Going
man.
well,
Do
guys.
you hear him, Pedro?
Yeah, I hear him
Oh,
fine.
sorry?
We're on a podcast here. I mean, we're just shocked, Steven, with what you did.
Man, I'm not proud of what I did, but it had to be done, guys. At the end of the day, the click lasted for a long time, and I still have a lot of love for Danny. It didn't feel good to turn my back on him, but at the end, it was either me or him, and I had to go with myself.
Wow.
And do I regret my actions? No, I do not. It is a part of the game. I played the long game, and unfortunately, there were some people had to suffer due to my decisions. And
So, do you consider him collateral damage?
Pedro, what do you think?
I think that you did the right thing because this is like I said in the podcast before, this is a competition. And if I had to destroy my brother to win the championship like I've done before, I would do it again.
He has. He has.
I agree. You know, I consider Danny a brother, man. I hope one day he can forgive me. I hope next week I'm gonna be rooting for him, man. I hope he wins next week. It looks like he'll face Alfredo. If he gets the win, I'll be rooting for him hard, bro. And but man, like you said, it came down to me or him, and I had to do it. And hey, it's a competition. At the end of the day, there's going to be one winner and 9 losers.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is live. This is Steven talking, giving his decision on this podcast.
Again, I don't feel great about it, you know. I feel bad, you know, that I had to betray my friend. But all is fair in fantasy football. And this is war, gentlemen. This is war.
Mm-hmm.
No, man.
And had Deeds won, I would have left my players on the bench. We both would have gotten a bye. But I will admit that this was my plan all along.
Wow.
So, Steven, you're admitting that you have pretty much planned this from the beginning.
Well, I wouldn't say I didn't prepare. I didn't fake the friendship. I truly like Danny, you know. But since we agreed to bench our players, I always had the intention of putting in Tua and Waddle last minute if I needed to. Yes.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, Steven, you do know that Danny is not a happy person. He's going to look for you. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, you broke his heart. He had the chance.
I know. Danny, man, I love you, buddy. If you're looking for me, let me know, bro. We could meet up and have a beer sometimes. It'll be my treat.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Danny, bro. Enjoy the game, man. Don't be. Oh, what do Waddle do? What do Waddle do? 20-yard pass. Oh, 20-yard pass to Waddle?
Oh, wow. Yeah, we're starting already. The destruction of Danny.
Hey, look, there goes back karma for me. You see, I do this and immediately Waddle gets hurt. See, the more reason why I need the bye week, guys. Danny will win next week against Alfredo. He'll end the no-name team season. And I think at the end of the day, Danny's gonna enjoy the season more because now he gets to play on. But it looks like maybe a potentially serious injury for Waddle. So,
oh man.
yeah.
Well, we'll keep an eye on the game and well, Steven, I mean, congratulations, and we'll keep an eye on the playoffs, bro.
I mean, thank you.
I know you have a lot to say.
Bye week now. It feels great to have a bye week. Doesn't feel great to betray my friend, but again, before there are friendships, before there are brotherhoods, there is competitiveness in fantasy football, and that comes first. And I needed the bye week desperately. I had no chance of winning next week. All that I won Alfredo was just a front. I don't think I had a chance against Alfredo's team next week. So my matchups were terrible. I looked at my matchups. Everybody was in red. And I just figured, man, it's either betray my friend or end my season. And, I feel like, again, in the long run, Danny, we're going to look back at this. We're going to laugh. And you'll learn something very valuable. Don't trust anybody. You have a chance, you go and you take it. You had a clear-cut victory against me this week. You should have taken the win, And
wow. I mean, we're still in shock, Steven. I mean, we're shocked, man. Like, our reaction, I was gloating about making the playoff, and then Pedro suddenly interrupted me by saying that there was a change and that you starting Tua. I mean, like, what the heck? But well, man. I mean, I guess in this case, blood is not thicker than water, bro. So, all right, man. Okay, Steven, enjoy your night. I know you have a lot to say tomorrow with Franklin, and I know the podcast. I mean, definitely, why, Steven, why? So prepare yourself. I know Franklin has a lot of questions to ask you, bro. Have a good night, man.
This was the ultimate act of betrayal. I am aware of that. And again, Danny, my sincere apologies, buddy. Enjoy the Dolphins game. Wow, looks like a big hit on Waddle. Possible concussion, helmet to helmet.
Bro, wow. now you cost the Dolphins, bro. Really?
Well, I look forward to next week's matchup between Alfredo and Danny. That will definitely be the start of the matchup of the week.
Well, and, it was a matchup that needed to happen. I needed to.
The matchup that needed to happen, and the winner gets me.
Yeah. So.
And now I face Danny. You better believe he's going to come at me. It's going to be all
right.
I know now that I am Danny.
This is going to be the new rivalry of fantasy football.
Danny might just hate me more than you.
No, for sure.
At the moment, for sure.
For sure, man.
Bro, what do you think? What do you think you hate more?
No, for sure he hates you more than anybody. But you know what? I'm going to say something. Steven, I like you now more than I ever had.
Welcome to NWO, Steven.
Let's go.
Welcome to NWO. All right, Steven. Enjoy your night, man. And thank you.
I humbly accept your offer to join NWO.
For sure, man. You're in. Thank you for screwing the fly.
Just know that if I ever have a decision between me or you, I will choose me.
Of course. Hey, I can't blame you, man.
I like those.
All right,
man.
You too, man. Take care.
All right, Pedro. See you, buddy.
All right.
Bye. Wow. This is a shocker. Pedro, I think we're going to go enjoy the Dolphins game. I mean, we have a lot to recap on this. And Danny, buzz. That's all I had to tell you.
Danny screwed Danny.
Danny screwed Danny. All right, guys. Well, this is the Two versus Brother podcast. Thank you, Pedro. And then we'll go ahead and we'll post this. Just remember to like the channel. The soon-to-be best podcast in the world for YouTube. So the drama continues.